Yo guys, Master Markov here, and welcome to Assemble with Care. So, for the same people who brought you Monument Valley comes this new game about, well, actually it's kind of an adventure, honestly, for the both of us. From what I saw, there's a lot of, part building, puzzle aspects with cameras and mixtapes as you just saw. Honestly, I'm kind of just excited for the whole thing.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between.
Was not expecting voice acting.
But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey.
Especially after Monument Valley, where it literally has no voice story.
A whole year.
Huh.
It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs.
People are really still using those?
Was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Ooh! I do like unpacking. A lot better than packing, actually. Wait, hold up. Exactly what is, Oh. Okay. Oh, aha. Alright. That's weird. They don't explain that very well. I was like, let's just move everything until...
My passport. Not many blank pages left now.
Cool.
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service.
This is kind of cool.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
Maybe. Nothing for this? Camera.
Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this.
So I'm guessing it might not be recent per se. Though it does say restoration.
Who doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish.
Probably anyone who's not a female.
My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style.
So you say, but we're all going back to punk rock 80s soon enough with the apocalypse going on right now. Ooh, Adventure Classic, suitcase complete.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal.
Hey, don't you diss instant ramen. You could make that stuff real good if you try hard enough.
Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work.
That would be nice. Man, I gotta say though, artistically, not a fan of, like, this face. I'm sorry, I know it's the pro tag, but, like, compared to what I'm expected from the people who brought Monument Valley, and I think also Alto's Odyssey, though that might be wrong. I thought those were the same studios, but could be wrong on that. This wasn't expecting, and having to draw actual details and, well, I guess an actual face with features for once. Not excited about this one. Game, of course, excited about. That not so much.
My parents never wanted me to go.
See,
they
that's
wanted
better.
me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
Yeah, we're definitely in the past, seeing as this is 1979 in this, and she can't be that much older.
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires.
Don't forget the haunting demons. You forgot the haunting demons.
My story in Bellariva began with a little girl and a voice she was longing to hear.
Ooh. Somehow I feel like I'm... Oh, welcome to Bellariva. Somehow I feel like I'm really gonna enjoy this. Ooh, please. Aw, but I don't want it to just be 10. Please tell me there's more than 10. I really want this game to go on for a while. I don't want this to be my
It was my first
Monument
morning
Valley.
in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun.
Also, another thing that I'd really like, though, despite the fact that I actually have a touchscreen laptop, I never seem to be able to actually use efficiently my touchscreen to play the games on it. I'd really love if someone could actually make a touchscreen laptop with better gaming aspects. It has great RAM and space, but not exactly great graphic style. That's why I had to use Shadow PC, not sponsored, in order to do some of my videos. And what I'd really love is if someone could somehow port it to systems that specifically allow for laptops with touchscreen access. Well, there aren't many of them, but there is definitely Surface and iPads that do it, to be able to port it out in a way that lets you use the touchscreen capabilities a bit better than it does currently. Honestly, the games can't be that powerful to draw much back from it to even record while you do it, so it'd be kind of nice. I'd like to play Alto's Odyssey, and oh no, what was the first game? I forgot what it was. Actually, right? No, there's two. There's definitely two. One where he's skiing and one where I think it's in the desert, but that's for a different time.
In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time.
Ooh!
As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect.
Oh, trust me, I feel
I was
like
starting
we'll
to
find something.
worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
I'm so glad I don't have to voice this. This is great.
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
Oh, well, I could fix that.
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Oh, indeed I can. And I'll do a lot more than just try. Okay, so, oh man, they really are just kind of, Alright, so let's take a look at this first. Alright. Aha, perfect.
Why did you do that?
Oh, you'll find out. Oh man, oh, that's cool.
How did you do that? I didn't see.
I'm amazing. Sorry. Okay, so what's in the way here? Well, yeah, what's stopping this exactly? Doesn't seem like anything here. Ah, of course. The batteries! I like that it's at the speed that you kind of do it as well.
Aha!
You can-
Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Yeah, I was gonna say luckily. That's not all that surprising. Where'd I put that nail? Okay, I was gonna say, where did I put that nail? I always hate when I lose the screw that I need to, well, fix cassette tapes apparently. So besides that, what actually else is in the way? Unless they were talking about literally, well, that thing. Seems like we're done, aren't we? Are we not done? Can I take a... Oh, there's a pause? Oh my god! Oh, I love it! Oh, I love that! Okay, so... what could I possibly do with this? Okay, but for real, what is it that's still wrong here? Like, do we not pop the... Okay, there we go. I'm like, how do we... I'm like, why is that not... Alright, there we go. And then... Music box plays.
Dream for
You
me.
hear a woman sing
If I
along?
sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight. Good night, my darling.
Aww. It's her
When
mom.
it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
I feel like it, I know it's gonna get on people's nerves that I'm saying stuff like this about the Pro Tag, but I feel like this would be perfectly fixed if you just switched the protagonists with, I'll put the game up on screen because I honestly can't think of it right now, but it's a game very similar to this, and it would be like the perfect look to match the voice that's going on.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed
Aw.
off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill. When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3
Seems
mismatched
used.
buttons, and a yo-yo.
Ooh, I do like yo-yos.
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered. Part
Aw.
I wouldn't be able to fix.
Don't put it like that. We still brought her some joy within the time we had. Ooh. Shattered. Oh man, how am I gonna fix something like that?
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The
Aw.
address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles.
Really? I was gonna say, it looks really nice from the
The
outside.
front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father.
Really? Oh, I would not have expected that.
I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him.
Wow, man, this game really hits you in the feels fast.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
I can fix anything. Thank you for addressing my services.
Will
Of
you be able to
course.
see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
Oh, you have nothing to worry about. Okay, maybe let's, Oh, can I suppose we're gluing. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. Maybe we should... Will they actually see the glue afterwards? I kind of don't want them to be able to. Shoot, how is this supposed to go, though? Torso, right? Wait, hold up. Let me... Wait, no, not that. What does go there? Wait, hold on. Shouldn't I also attach some glue to the bottom? Nyeh. Alright, Marco. Between the lines. Between the lines. Uh-huh. Don't eat the paste. Despite how delicious it sounds. I hope that I don't actually have to cover this entire thing with glue. Like, that would be... I think it actually is going over weight. Oh, no, that's just the sound of it stopping. I don't know if there's an achievement for literally, like, not getting glue outside the lines, but I'm just gonna cover it in a decent amount. That seems fine-ish. Let's, take a look. Wow, that's so amazing as heck that it looks just like, yup, uh-huh. It's great so far. Perfect. That's a good healthy amount of paste on there. Just smear a little bit over there. Delicate, delicate. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, of course. Just little dab, little dab. And, hey, well, dang, I didn't even get to make the choice there of how much I put on outside the lines, but I suppose it can't. So yeah, wait. What am I missing here? Am I missing, is it like this bit?
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
Oh, come now. She's nowhere near that pervasive that it would require such. Now, let's get our knight in shining armor's head
Is
and...
this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
Well, of course it is. What would possibly make you question such? No. Please, if you would... Thank you. Aha! Quite the statuette.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
Well then, it seems you weren't exactly the knight in shining armor, but...
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both miss her so much.
Oh. Man, listen, you've been able to raise a wonderful kid in her absence, and I think that makes you the best in your own way.
Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
Well, it seems like so far your town looks pretty good.
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening.
Well, I mean, that should give you one inkling of an idea that they at least miss you and find the idea of you leaving as a bad thought. That should be something
Joseph's
good.
work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
I hope so, too. I hope so, too. Ah, telephone. Okay, so we do have a lot more than 10. Ooh, disconnected.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning.
The only way to wake up in a town such as this.
Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries.
Ah, smell that Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. Can you feel it?
I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
And where were you yesterday while I was handing out those said flyers? You just watched me walk by.
Her place was petite, tucked between
wait.
its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
Oh, well, that's not quite as lovely.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
Do you want me to fix a phone?
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect.
Oh, how unlovely.
Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
Of course I can. I am an expert at rotary devices. Please allow me. Ah, well, you see here, you have these screw thingies, and which
Obviously,
that you
we'd normally
unscrew.
be much busier than this.
Of course you are. Quite busier, I assume. Quite busier. Don't worry. The masterful expertise of one screwdriver shall fix all of your problems. Ta-da!
You can
It's
fix
like
it, can't you?
magic.
I can't afford to replace it.
Of course I can. I am the magician. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, though. Like, I'm gonna have to admit that. I don't know what the heck I'm doing with this thing, so I really don't want to, like, have this game tell me that I could somehow bust things up all of a sudden, and, well, that seems to be your problem. Click the wire and drag it to the toolbox to detach it. Oh. Don't know how I feel about that one. Actually, maybe let's just detach and, here seems to be your problem. Got fried, didn't it? Got fried. Quite the shame. Well, it seems this needs to be connected here, and this needs to be connected here.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Lovely, lovely. Quite. Well, it seems that, the services of one screwdriver are, required. Yet again. Let's move this over here. Don't ask why. Okay, alright, listen. You see that I'm clearly... No. No! Hold on. First of all, let's... There we go. Alright. You can't mess this one... I guess you can mess this one up. Literally don't want that one, no. I don't want... What could be wrong with this? What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Put it right back. Put it right back, and then... Oh my god. Not being very lovely. Alright. Guess I'm gonna have to do it screw by screw.
Looks like something is still missing.
Something is still missing? And what intel might that be? Is there, like, literally, is there actually something missing? Doesn't seem like there is. Seems like both of these are pretty polished off. I can't imagine what that might be. I mean, there might be something here. No. No, it seems like that's fine. Obviously, unless you're saying that because I'm taking too long, then yes, that I can understand, but like...
There's still a part I need to attach. Where does it go?
Well, I believe it's here, and it would be up there and there. Of course, I need to also turn this upside down and put the bottom screws back in. Man, this is just as difficult as actually screwing things in, but way less difficult than unscrewing them. There's no way that any of these screws would be nearly this good. You know darn well that if you actually were like a restorer of something like this, it'd be so much harder to unscrew them and you'd have to replace the screws. That's definitely should be something at least once in this game.
When I handed the phone back
would
to
be
Carmen,
realistic.
she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
Oh? That's surprising?
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
Hopefully not too far off the hook again, because it seemed your bell was broken. But, small thing, why do you seem so reluctant to have this phone?
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
Oh, please, no. I couldn't possibly...
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Ah, I'm guessing you just don't want to actually talk
Hello?
to your sister.
How's my favourite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
Could you tell that, really? Really?
I know I
What
still owe
gave
you
it
from last
away?
time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
Oi. Why you listening in on her conversations? I gotta ask that right now. Why you being a nosy body, Nobody likes nosy people. Stop being a nosy Nancy, lady. But, yeah, obviously I kinda assumed this would be about payment and, well, her lack of being able to, well, do such.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
Of course not.
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready.
Yeah, I don't think this is one I could fix either.
Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Well, I was about to ask you the very same thing, because I think we're going to end this episode here. So, if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe down below. So far, this has actually been a really nice and enjoyable game. It's kind of relaxing. And after all the demos I had to do for the Steam Game Festival, I think relaxing is just what I need right now. So, I hope to see you in the next episode. If you like this one, like, comment, subscribe down below. And I'll see you next time. Peace.